The million-dollar collectibles. Have you ever wondered how a small piece of paper or a tiny metal coin could be worth millions? Imagine finding an old coin in your attic or a stamp in an old book, only to discover it's worth a fortune. Some collectibles are so rare that people are willing to pay millions to own them. These are not just ordinary items. They are pieces of history, mystery, and passion. Today, we will take you on an incredible journey through some of the world's most expensive and lesser-known collectibles. These treasures have overcome time, wars, and even thefts, proving that true value isn't just about money, it's about history and perseverance. First, Fabergé eggs, the imperial treasure. Fabergé eggs are some of the most luxurious collectibles ever made. Created for Russian royalty between 1885 and 1917, these jeweled eggs are rare works of art. Each egg is handcrafted with gold, diamonds, and intricate details. These eggs were commissioned by Russian Tsars for their families, and their uniqueness makes them incredibly valuable today. Some of the eggs contain hidden surprises inside, such as miniature clocks or mechanical birds. Over time, many of these eggs were lost or stolen, adding to their rarity. Today, they are worth millions. One of the missing Fabergé eggs was found by a scrap metal dealer who bought it for $14,000 and later sold it for over $33 million. This proves that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Some Fabergé eggs have even been displayed in museums, admired for their beauty and craftsmanship, further increasing their historical and monetary value. 2. 1913. Liberty Head Nickel, a coin worth millions. A 5-cent coin worth millions? Yes. The 1913 Liberty Head nickel is one of the rarest coins in the world. Only 5 were ever made, and their whereabouts remained a mystery for years. The coin was originally struck under mysterious circumstances at the U.S. Mint and was never officially released. For decades, collectors and historians debated whether the coins were even legitimate. One of them was discovered in an old collection and verified as genuine, increasing its demand. These coins were once owned by some of the wealthiest collectors in history, further solidifying their legendary status. One of these coins sold for over $4.5 million. Think about it. A simple nickel, a tiny piece of metal, became a fortune. Just like in life, sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. Auctions for rare coins like this often attract intense bidding wars, proving that true collectors will stop at nothing to own a piece of history. 3. 1794. Flowing hair silver dollar. America's first silver dollar, the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar is widely believed to be the first silver dollar ever issued by the United States Mint. It represents a pivotal moment in American history when the country was just beginning to establish its monetary system. Only about 1,758 of these coins were struck, and very few remain in excellent condition today. The design features Lady Liberty with flowing hair on one side and an eagle on the other, symbolizing freedom and national identity. The rarity and historical significance of this coin make it highly desirable among collectors. In 2013, a well-preserved specimen of this coin was sold for a record-breaking $10 million, making it one of the most expensive coins ever sold. This coin serves as a reminder of how even the earliest forms of currency can become invaluable treasures over time. Its design reflects the ideals of a young America, making it not just a collectible, but also an important piece of national history. Owning one of these is like holding a tangible piece of the country's founding era. What makes this coin even more valuable is its historical impact. It represents the beginning of an official U.S. currency system, marking a shift from European influence to American independence in monetary matters. The 1794 flowing hair silver dollar is more than just metal. It is a symbol of national identity and pride. Collectors and historians alike treasure it not only for its rarity, but for what it represents in the development of the United States economy. 4. 1894S Barber Dime, a tiny fortune. This dime is small but mighty. The 1894S Barber Dime is one of the rarest coins in the world, with only 24 ever minted. These dimes were produced at the San Francisco Mint, and their low mintage has always puzzled collectors. Some believe they were created as gifts for important bankers, while others think they were just an experimental batch. Regardless of the reason, finding one today is nearly impossible. One lucky collector sold this tiny treasure for nearly $2 million. It teaches us that small things can have big impacts. Never underestimate the power of rarity. Many coin collectors dream of owning an 1894 S Barber dime, making it one of the most highly sought-after coins in numismatic history. The mystery surrounding why so few were minted only adds to its appeal, making it a true prize for elite collectors. Adding to the mystery, some records indicate that up to 3 of these dimes may have been given to the mint director's daughter, who allegedly spent one on ice cream, meaning some could still be in circulation. The thrill of discovering one of these dimes continues to drive treasure hunters and numismatists to search for what may be one of the rarest small coins in existence. This dime exemplifies how even the smallest items can hold immense historical and monetary value. 5. 1943. Bronze Lincoln cent. A mistake that made millions. Not all mistakes are bad. In 1943, the U.S. Mint accidentally made a few pennies out of bronze instead of steel. During World War II, copper was needed for war materials, so the government ordered pennies to be made of steel instead. However, a few bronze blanks were mistakenly left in the minting machines and were pressed into pennies. These rare errors quickly became some of the most valuable coins in history. These pennies became some of the most valuable coins ever, with one selling for over $1.7 million. It's a great lesson. Sometimes errors can turn into golden opportunities. Experts suggest that there may still be a few undiscovered 1943 bronze Lincoln cents in circulation, waiting to be found by a lucky individual. 6. Honus Wagner, T206, baseball card. The holy grail of cards. Baseball cards are usually seen as childhood collectibles, but one card stands above all: the Honus Wagner T206. Printed between 1909 and 1911, it is one of the rarest and most valuable baseball cards ever. Honus Wagner, a baseball legend, objected to the production of his card due to personal reasons, leading to its limited availability. Only a few of these cards were ever printed, and most were destroyed. This made the remaining ones extremely valuable among collectors. In 2021, one of these cards sold for $6.6 million. This card represents passion, perseverance, and nostalgia, proving that childhood memories can be priceless. Owning an Honus Wagner T206 card is considered the ultimate achievement for any serious baseball card collector. 7. British Guiana 1 cent magenta stamp, 1856. A tiny piece of history. Who would think a tiny stamp could be worth millions? The British Guiana 1 cent magenta is the rarest stamp in the world. Only one exists today. It was printed in 1856 when the British colony of Guyana ran out of official postage stamps. A local printer was asked to create a temporary solution, and the 1 cent magenta was born. Since it was meant to be a temporary fix, very few were made. In 2014, it was sold for $9.4 million. Like this stamp, life teaches us that sometimes being unique is the key to great value. Collectors prize this stamp because of its deep historical significance and its unparalleled rarity in the world of philately. 8. Brasher doubloon, 1787. America's first gold coin. One of the first gold coins made in America, the Brasher doubloon, is a symbol of courage and risk-taking. Ephraim Brasher, a skilled goldsmith, created these coins when the United States was still forming its identity. At the time, there was no national currency, so Brasher took the risk of minting his own gold coins to be used in trade. One was sold for over $7.4 million. It's proof that taking bold steps in life can lead to unimaginable rewards. This coin remains one of the most famous pieces of early American numismatic history, and collectors worldwide seek to add it to their collections. Could you have $1 million treasure? You might have an old coin, stamp, or baseball card lying around that's worth a fortune. Look around, research, and you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Sometimes the most unexpected things hold the greatest value. If you found this story inspiring, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll discover your million-dollar collectible.